Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 125 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
There they'll get, and right away he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. The Vikings after him and they get there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Chiefs at 2-6 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently.
Touchdown! Mecole Hardman with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 8 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Watson. Open man right side is Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. Back to the ground, Cook. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run the counter with Cook, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. From the red zone now, Watson. Throw caught there by Osborne. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now it's Watson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Madison running on first down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Watson. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Deshaun Watson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have regained the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to...
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On 1st and 10, Watson forced out to his left. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Madison. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Again, Madison. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Mahomes.
On the slant, he's got Hardman. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pull. The connection made. It's Graham. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mon now off of play action. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mon. Man open. That's Kiki QT complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Mon looks to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down. Here's Mond again to Jefferson on the slant. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson.